And here in the first quarter with a little... Over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Curry. Plenty of space. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
It's good, the assist that time from Smith. LeBron's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Love with the screen on Iguodala. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Count that one. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Freak with it. He's got 6 to the middle. Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. And a wide open look for James. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Iguodala wide open. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Take a look at Thompson, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Kevin Love. Same could be said about him.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Curry. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
T.J. Warren, who's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Freak. He has 6. LeBron outside. Freak dishes to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. With the shot. LeBron, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lets the three fly, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. 15 points for Steph Curry.
Really good example of his passing ability.
And here's Freak. Now Freak. Smith outside. Launches a three. That one goes. Curry. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Curry passes to Ezeli. On the wing, Thompson. Green left side. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Freak. To the left side wing. And the wide open shot from Warren. And again, it's Cleveland.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's LeBron. Smith kicks to Freak. It's a pick by Love. They set the pick. Ron right side. Shoots from 14. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Channing Fries checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for J.R. Smith. Warriors trail by 5. Livingston kicks to Green. Green, the screen. Golden State moving it around. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of it.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Stokes is checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Freak. He has 6. They double him with Green. For 3, Fry, and that one's good. Fry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Freak dishes to Fry. Pass to Warren. Green with the block. Thompson in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
And here's Fry for 3. The shot misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. Thompson passes to Livingston. It's Thompson off the drive, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Green kicks to Ezeli. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Again and again, they're deciding dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. Now here's Freak. He's got 6. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And that's good for Channing Frye from 3. Fry's got 8 points.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded by Barker. It's tipped. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer, Dellavedova. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Cavaliers on top, up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down, maybe right before the first practice, and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table, and we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big 3 along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, they've gotten the 3-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Rush out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Bogut, and there's Livingston, and it's Curry in at the point guard. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He finished with 22 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. It's a pick by Love. Iguodala with the steal. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And Curry, here we go. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Cavaliers leading. James dishes to Smith. Thompson sets the pick for James. And the rejection by Iguodala. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Here's Curry and the rejection by James. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And it's Freak missing.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Now here's Iguodala. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 6. Bogut with a screen on Thompson. And the basket by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Kicks to James. To the inside. Barker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Andre Iguodala. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And both free throws good from Freak. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here is Livingston. He kicks it to Iguodala. From 11 feet away, and another basket for Golden State. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 2. It's a pick by Love. James, the pass to Love. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding. Right there.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Freak. Golden State on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Thompson dishes to Bogut from 11 feet away. Again, Curry missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Love. 7 points in the game, and he gets it to go.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. From deep. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way second quarter. James kicks to Irving. Screen by Smith. There's the pass to Love. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Curry. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Love with the bucket.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Green with a screen on James. Lock at 6. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Irving can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Curry outside. Rebound Love.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
The Cavaliers trailing. Smith the pass to LeBron. Love outside. Thompson in the corner. For three, Smith. And another three for Cleveland. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Now here's Curry. He's got 20. The drive by Green off the mark with the floater.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And a wide open look for Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game. Curry dishes to Bogut. Back to Curry. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Thompson against James.
Move the ball.
Kicks it out to Love. Here's Irving. Cannot hit. So Golden State will take it the other way. Thompson outside. Green with a screen on LeBron. And Thompson kicks to Green. The dish to Bogut. Got a piece of it. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Bogut's got his first points of the night.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Irving passes to James. Left side, Love. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now here's James. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Smith outside. James kicks to Love. From the left block. Another miss by Love. That one goes. Count it. Love's got 14. Mark, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage in its
Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Draymond Green. Rush comes in for Klay Thompson. And McLemore's subbed in for Steph Curry. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's the feed to Fry. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by McLemore. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Fry has got 10 points in the game. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Screened by Bogut. Livingston dishes to Bogut. It's holding by Fry.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's McLemore, following the score by Cleveland. 1:02 left in the first half. Clock at 6. Ezeli the pass to Bogut. Here's Livingston. No good off the front iron. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And it's Freak missing. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Livingston kicks to Bogut. He feeds it to Livingston. Looking for Rush. He gets it there. Dishes it to Ezeli. And the Warriors miss again. Cavaliers leading.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
Here's Dellavedova. Pulls up on the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Dellavedova's got 4 points in the quarter. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, a great first half performance where you made tons of contributions. How does it feel out there for you right now?
It feels good to be up the half. It wasn't just me, it was the entire team. We've been executing, but we still need to do a better job on the defensive end if we're going to win this game.
Always crediting his teammates, guys. Kevin, we appreciate your time.
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, men, big half coming up. Pay attention to what I'm about to say, and we'll be walking out of here with game 3 under our belts. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. Don't forget how hard you all worked to be here in the finals. Let's get it done.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 23 points, and he's sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Warriors trail by 4. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Smith is out there with Freak, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Iguodala. 6 points for Klay Thompson. Cleveland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Smith dishes to Love. And again, it's Cleveland.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Bogut sets a screen for Iguodala. Down low. Not as good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 2 on the bucket from Bogut. Bogut's got 7 points. The Cavaliers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. It's stolen by Green. And, oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. The game now all-time. He's got 8.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 8. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 18 points for Love.
It looks to me like Love is feeling the love right now. He's getting busy.
Thompson in the corner. All sorts of time. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Shot A. I like that, Greg.
Kicks it out to Love. Gets an open look and hits. Love's got 20 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
17-foot shot on the way. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Wow. Coming out of half, they are rolling.
Curry against Smith. Out to the wing. And it's Love missing.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now, Freak after the missed three from Iguodala. Love the pass to Barker. LeBron outside. And off the glass. That one's good. LeBron's got 8 points.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
A moment to check in with Doris Brooks. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now, here's Green. He's got 8. Iguodala outside, and the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Now here's James. He's got 8.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Love with the screen for James. The open shot by Love. Love with another miss. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And stolen by Freak. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Love with the screen on Iguodala. It's stolen by Green. And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop. And they take the lead. Iguodala's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. T.J. Warren comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Freak after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Freak with it. 8 points for him. Feeds to Frye. Shot off the pick. That's good. Frye's got 12 in the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Curry. 27 points for him. Green, no luck. Now here's Freak, guarded by Curry. And here is Frye. He's got 12. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Dellavedova kicks to Frye. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Great D that time from LeBron. Cavaliers trailing. At the elbow, it's Warren. And here they go. Here's Fry. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his third rebound tonight. Curry gets to Green. Iguodala left side. 4 on the clock, and the layup's good off the glass. Iguodala's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now here's Freak. 8 points for him.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
James is screen on Iguodala. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Stokes is checked in for Cleveland. Then for the Warriors, Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now, Freak. He dishes it to Fry for 3. Cleveland gets it back. And the rejection by Ezeli. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Thompson. Brandon Rush. Knocks it loose. Fast break, here they come. Ahead. And Green with the basket on the assist by Livingston. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's Fry. He's got 12, and the shot is good.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And McLemore kicks to Livingston. Passes it to Green. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Freak dishes to Fry. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded by Barker. There's Green with the 3. Green missing again. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Freak kicks to Fry. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded closely. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Barker, the pass to Fry. Hits the three-point bomb. Fry's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
On the wing, Green. Rush gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Freak. 8 points for him. Good.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Outside, Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 6 assists in the game. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Freak dishes to Dellavedova. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here is Livingston. 20 seconds left in the third. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. And McLemore kicks to Bogut. Good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Iguodala kicks to Bogut. McLemore inside the line. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Cavaliers trail by 7 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
From deep, Iguodala. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got his third rebound tonight. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Shape up.
Warriors leading by 7. And Curry, here we go, using his post move to get the 2 points. Curry's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. Well, Cleveland shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Now here's Freak. Love with the screen on Iguodala. Parker, the pass to Love. He used that pick to perfection. Love's got 22.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Curry dishes to Bogut. Iguodala with it. He's picked up by James. It's Thompson off the drive. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Smith. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a good one for Smith. He's got 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Both free throws good from Smith. Warriors leading by 5. And Curry, here we go. And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 31.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Love with the screen on Iguodala. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Love.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
And Curry, here we go. And a missed layup. The Cavaliers trail by 5. James kicks to Freak. Back to James. Wide open. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in.
Timeout. Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He's happy with how they've been playing, saying, hey, they had their chance, but this is our time. We're going to win this game and take the series lead for good. He got them pretty fired up as they left the huddle, Kevin.
So it's the Warriors now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Curry, good.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The Cavaliers trail by 6.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
James outside. Pass to Freak. There's the pick. Pass to Love. And it's good. Caught through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Screen by Bogut. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's good from the top of the key. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Dellavedova. Love with the screen on Curry. Thompson passes to Barker. And that one's good. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 17 assists.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Bogut with the screen on LeBron. And the wide open shot from Green. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed. Iguodala's got 5 assists tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Freak with it.
Move the ball.
Love outside. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry dishes to Thompson. Offensive rebound. Bogut. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Now here's Freak. Off the pick, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Now here's LeBron after the middle.
Oh,
it's a beautiful jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And here are the Cavaliers now. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Freak kicks to Love. And here is LeBron. Love with the screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love the pass to Barker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now Curry. Iguodala outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got 36.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
They've pushed it.
Checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Freak dishes to LeBron. Love with the screen on Green. Smith kicks to James. At the elbow, it's Freak. So nice passing by Cleveland here. Love with the bucket.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Kicks it to Green. Thompson against Smith. Thompson passes to Green, and that's collected by Love. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. The pass to Barkley. And Iguodala comes to help. Here's Thompson. Can't get it to go. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Warriors leading by 3. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
They've struggled against him in this one. Just no answer for Thompson. He has 12 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
Now here's Love. Offline with his 3.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
There's the dish to Green. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Green's got 4 this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Love can't hit.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
It's Curry with the drive, and it's Green missing. For Cleveland, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. LeBron dishes to Love. Here's Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Outside Curry. Off target from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And then Smith with the dunk.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Come on, fans! Let's get up and get pumped!
And here are the Warriors now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was. Heads up interior defense there. He was ready for that entry pass.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Freak kicks to Love. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Love is playing well. He has 29 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. He's aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Thompson passes to Curry. takes the 13-footer. It's good.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
And so here's Cleveland.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Screen by Smith. Free dishes to Smith. Off the screen. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Now here's Curry. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 40 points. Clark, a critical possession right here.
Boy, Kevin, you can just feel the crowd on pins and needles right now.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Curry brings the double. Up off the screen.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Tristan Thompson. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation. Draymond Green.
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they...
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage for
Super. Future.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor foul, your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless, say it now. You slacking in goaltending, my actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage, I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 down. I can conquer any style.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from New Orleans as the Pelicans go up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, let's talk about Anthony Davis. Boy, this guy just on a nightly...
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. We're live from the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana, for this Pelicans home game.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
So the Pelicans win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Len out there with Warren. And it's Booker in at the small forward. Here's the Suns with the ball.
You know, guys, it's really amazing just how quickly Anthony Davis has blossomed into stardom. You know, by age 21, he was arguably the best player in the game. At age 17, he only had one scholarship offer for college, and that was from Cleveland State to play point guard.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. And Holiday kicks to Davis, stolen by Bledsoe. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. The shot by Knight, no good. And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. Here's Davis. Booker pulls it in. And so here's Phoenix. He dishes it to Warren. Bledsoe kicks to Len. Puts up the baby hook and off the glass. That one's good. We played just over a minute here in the first. Right side Davis. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Now here's Bledsoe. Len, good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Holiday. Asik with a screen on Bledsoe. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Evans attacking. And Davis can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Len with a screen on Evans. Here's Bledsoe. Len out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Holiday with it. Screen by Asik. Davis in the corner. Wide open look. Ball's knocked loose.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard ones and twos, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
Greg was talking about Brandon Knight. He'd really improved his shooting percentages before the midseason trade last year, and That was one of the bigger weaknesses, Clark, earlier in his career.
Yeah, and not only was the shot going down more, it looked better. It was better mechanically. But now, to take the next step, he has to cut down the turnover.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Bledsoe against Holiday. And Ushik sends it back. Wow! And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shots good by Bledsoe.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here is Davis. Bledsoe with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Kicks it to Len. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The three. No good from Bledsoe. Pelicans trail by 6. Evans passes to Davis. Here's Booker. And Davis sends it back. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Gordon's running. And again, no good by New Orleans. Suns leading by 6. Right on the wing. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And the Suns here with a different look. John Lure, he's checked in for Len. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Ward. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Brandon Knight. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And Tucker has it in the corner. There's the dish to Teletovic. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Three-pointer. Suns keep it alive. Pass to Tucker. Teletovic dishes to Booker. And Teletovic kicks to Booker. Launches it. The shot no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And the pass to Cunningham. Here's Pondexter, guarded by Price, and he gets the bucket. Pondexter's got his first bucket in this one.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
They set the pick. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And the jam by Ajinça.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Here's Price. The Pelicans make their last shot. They get the rebound. Tucker the pass to Lure. It's blocked. They recover it. And up the floor again for New Orleans. Running the court. And Cole kicks to Anderson. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Tucker. Cunningham dishes it to Ajinça. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Here's Price. Here's Teletovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. New Orleans on top. They finish off. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room. Don't you need a player like this, of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a team work? Have the that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. And it's Anderson in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. You look at what Anthony Davis has accomplished so far in his career, the historic comparisons. I mean, they're mind-boggling. For a kid 23, Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a young KG and Duncan quite often. But in his first few seasons, his numbers look the most similar to Hakeem the Dream. And that's about as good a company as you can get.
A 3 from Anderson. And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for New Orleans. Len's checked in for Phoenix. John Lure comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And here's Len. Passes it to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. No good from Bledsoe.
You know, and the funny thing about Davis having similar, he came very close last season in putting up a quadruple double. Hakeem was one of only 4 people to ever accomplish that.
The Suns trailing. Outside Knight. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul.
Eric Gordon. That's his first personal foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Lure takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And finally, someone scores.
I tell you what, Greg, it's not been pretty. I'll say that much. These offenses have been really struggling.
You know, Davis might get a quadruple double at some point. Last season, he had 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 blocks on 4 different occasions. The rest of the NBA had a combined 0 in that category.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. No good from Bledsoe. The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Holiday, the pass to Davis. The stupendous finish in traffic. Davis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans. The Suns shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Knight against Gordon. Knight kicks to Lure. Bledsoe outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bledsoe's got 7 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Tell you what, guys, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Eric Bledsoe last season. Average career highs in rebounds and assists. Those were the good parts. But for some reason, the field goal and 3-point percentages dropped 30-plus points.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Anthony Davis. Cunningham comes in for Tyreek Evans. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Lure dishes to Price. Just 5 to shoot. And Tucker has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And talking about Eric Bledsoe, he took on a lot more responsibility last season, Greg, especially after the trades in Phoenix. he became the main focal point of their offense.
And you know what? It was his first year of kind of being the man. Signed a big contract coming into the season, and now there's a responsibility that goes with being the go-to guy. Eric has the talent to shine, though, in that role.
And Tucker kicks to Price. Glenn, a screen. Unloads. Ashik pulls it in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Cunningham, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
First one falls for him. Phoenix making some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Alex Landon. And Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Lure.
I'm putting you in.
And so he hits both. Phoenix looked to be on the verge of making it back into the playoffs last season. Ultimately, though, Greg, they faltered in the second half of the year.
Yeah, it was a three-team race. And after coming up short in 14, the Suns had the edge early. As you said, Kevin, they simply couldn't keep things going in the second half of the season.
Pass to Bondexter. Inside, here's Ajinça to the right side. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Suns. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Hey, guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning-quick release on his jump shot.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. And Cole kicks to Cunningham. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Tucker. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Price has got 3 assists in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
There's the pick. And Cole kicks to Cunningham. The feed to Usher. Out left to the wing. Pondexter from outside. And that one's good. Pondexter's got 5. And the first half cup.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin with their largest. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Hart.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Take a look at what Anthony Davis has done. He's got 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
Ready?
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Warren is out there with Booker, and it's Len in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Holiday looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Davis, and he drops it in from the low post. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
A shot by Knight, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the basket by Gordon.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Knight into the lane, and it's good from the elbow.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Great ball movement.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And with Gentry, his offensive prowess can't be understated, Greg. His peers joke and say he can draw up an open look for a corpse. I don't know about that, Clark, but we know he's talented. He's got a great offensive mind.
And you know that's right. And with this Pelicans team, he has plenty of firepower to work with, too.
Oh, he does. You're right. Land against Davis, and he gets it to go. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
To the middle. And he jams it with authority.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Suns trail by 5. Bledsoe outside. Dishes it to Warren. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Deep 2 from Anderson. Bledsoe with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
He kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Booker's got 8 points.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
John Lure, he's checked in for Booker. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
One thing about Eric Bledsoe, he made it clear he wanted to be paid like an upper-tier player. And that led to quite a negotiation between he and the Suns last year. Ultimately, the two sides agreed to a 5-year, $70 million deal.
To the middle, here's Knight. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Let's go.
Knight's got 4 this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
And Holiday kicks to Ashik, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Anderson outside. Here's Davis, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And looking at Drew Holiday, there's one thing he can do to really improve his game. Something that would, for the first time in a full season, help get his field goal percentage up over 45%. And that's just to get to the rim more often. Attack off the dribble.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Len. And it's P.J. Tucker in for T.J. Warren. Stolen by Bledsoe. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. Whoops, they pick off the pass. On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by Tucker. Gordon, the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. On the topic of Holiday, there's one stat that proves that he hasn't been going to the basket. He is averaging, Clark, less than 2 free throw attempts a game.
Yeah, his direct competitors are getting to the line. Guys like Lillard and Steph Curry shoot more than double the free throw. That's one reason why through last season they'd won a lot more games than Holiday.
The steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Anderson dishes to Gordon. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 3. Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. Back to Bledsoe. Shot is off, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. Davis drives in, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's a Teletovic is checked in for the Suns. Price comes in for Eric Bledsoe.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust. But, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define players.
Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Tucker's got 8 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And so it's New Orleans with it. They lead by 1. Here's Cole. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Off the screen. Here's Ajinça. Chandler with the defensive effort. It's still anybody's game. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Pelicans shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Omer Ashik is out there with Alexis Ajinça. Then it's Norris Cole. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. And it's Evans in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pondexter from outside. Rebound by the Suns. Outside Knight. And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Eric Bledsoe is checked in for Phoenix.
Eric Bledsoe.
Putting you in. Let's go.
Here's Teletovic. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Teletovic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Suns. Here's Cole. Five to shoot. All sorts of time. The shot is off, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Bledsoe kicks to Teletovic. It's stolen by Ajinça. Now Evans running the floor all by himself. And at Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
So for the Pelicans, Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça, and it's Cunningham in for Tyreek Evans. John Lure, he's checked in for the Suns. Len, good. Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. Here's Cole, guarded by Bledsoe. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Len. Bledsoe outside. Len against Anderson. And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the dunk by Len.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
To the wing on the left. Pondexter, the pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Len grabs the board.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
Pondexter dishes to Ush. He feeds it to Cole. Pondexter with it. To the paint. Tries to save it. Now here's Bledsoe. Feeds to Lure. Back to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Lure gets it to go.
Guys, this doesn't look like the same team defensively we saw in the first half. I mean, they're flat as day-old pop.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Davis is checked in for New Orleans. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Shot to stop the run. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. Phoenix leading by 6. And here's Bledsoe. Len with a screen on Holiday. They double-team Bledsoe. Here's Len. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And they double up Davis to the middle. Here's Hasek. That drops.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Bledsoe outside. The shot from the low post is good. Bledsoe's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Suns.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 23 points.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
The Suns making a switch here. Warren's checked in. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And Booker kicks to Knight. Glenn, a screen. Knight passes to Bledsoe. He dishes it to Len. Stolen by Hasek.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Back to Gordon. From downtown, it falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Len, a screen. Knight dishes to Bledsoe. Here's Warren. Money!
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Shoots from 12. Len with the block. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Outside Gordon. For the 3, connects. And now they trail by just 4. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Holiday. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, it's just a fantastic effort they're getting from Drew Holiday right now.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. So the Suns win it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan. Eric Bledsoe. He notched his season high and his scoring really. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Did all my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down.
The Air Canada Center is filled to capacity. It's the Portland Trail Blazers and the Toronto Raptors. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the two. Plumlee out there with Aminu. And it's Harkless in at the three, the small forward. Just 5 to shoot. Lowry inside the line. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Lillard.
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes naturally to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already their career leader in that category.
And the Raptors with the ball. About a minute played so far here in the first. Sinks the three-pointer. Lowry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Harkless kicks to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Lillard. From outside, off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
DeRozan with it. Lillard picks him up. DeRozan's shot is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Aminu with it. Patterson's there. Aminu misses. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Harkless slams it in.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Now, here is Lowry. Rebounded by McCollum.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Well, last year, Toronto won their division and got bounced out in the first round. Same result, Clark, they had back in 2014.
Yeah, but, you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
Lillard against Lowry. Lillard, the pass to Aminu. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. There's the feed to Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. Lillard against DeRozan. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And as you mentioned, the Raptors did improve last season. I mean, they cut back on their turnovers a lot. They were top 3 in the league in terms of taking care of the basketball.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And stolen by Patterson. From 17 feet out, hits the front of the rim and out.
And as you said, the Raptors took care of the ball a lot better and as a result had more assists. They also cut back on their fouls, and that was helpful. Little things like that made them much more competitive as a team and helped lead them to those 49 wins.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Myers Leonard comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Harkless. And Krabs subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And Toronto has possession. They trail by 1. Down low, here's Joseph. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, McCollum has struggled with injury. He's broken a bone in each of the last 3 seasons dating back to college at Lehigh.
Yeah, and if he can stay healthy, I think he's got a bright future. He had a broken finger last season, and he broke his foot twice in the seasons prior, Kevin, just to embellish the injury situation. But he's got some ability.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Lillard dishes to Henderson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here's Joseph. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Biombo kicks to Scola, and Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 5. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Henderson. Offensive rebound. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Luis Scola.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He hits 1 and misses 1 each at the line.
One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
Here's Powell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. This is to Biombo. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Lillard outside. And he makes good on the layup. Lillard's got 6.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
1 second left. No good on that last second attempt there. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment. And power forward Patrick Patterson getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro. Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yeah, Velcro valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Plumlee out there with Von. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Crabbe in at the shooting guard.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
McCollum with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Portland did a lot of things right last year in their 51-win season. The one constant for them was how they play defense.
You know, Kevin, they were good all season long in terms of staying focused on that side of the ball. Really made sure to challenge every shot, and with their length and reach, they should be a factor defensively.
The Raptors making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, you know, as you said, Portland challenged every shot last season. They were a top 10 team in limiting opponents' shooting percentage. They were also best in the league in limiting three-pointers.
There's a screen. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
There are a lot of different approaches on defense. Portland challenged shots and didn't make risky plays. They were last in turnovers forced last year, but overall, they had a strong defense.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Crabbe. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And stolen by Vonleh. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Plumlee with the screen. And it's McCollum in the corner. And there's the 3-second violation. Raptors trail by 8. Lowry from outside, and he gets it to go. Lowry's got 6 points.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Mark, one thing about Kyle Lowry, he has a bulldog mentality. We saw that from his days at Villanova.
No question about that, and I love that about him. He's very simple, not really flashy, just consistently beats the rock. He wears his opponents down.
And talking about Lowry, going to Toronto was a godsend for him. I mean, he had clashed with a number of coaches early in his career. His hard-headedness had been working against him. But in Toronto, he learned how to buy into a system and save the wrath for his opponent. And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
McCollum kicks to Crabbe. Plumlee, the pass to McCollum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And for Lowry, he's been on fire the past couple of seasons. He's shown toughness, leadership, and the instinct to make winning plays on the court at both ends.
McCollum dishes to Aminu. That's good. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Plumlee, the pass to McCollum, goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And DeRozan kicks to Patterson. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. And what Patrick Patterson gives you guys is solid all-around play. He can help you in a lot of areas, high basketball IQ, high character, understands his role, knows his limitations, and stays within himself.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And going back to Patterson for just a moment, he's been lauded for his mature approach. Ever since high school in West Virginia, he was involved in a highly publicized recruiting battle between Florida and Kentucky, ultimately choosing the latter.
Yeah, and you know, the part of his game, Kevin, that he's really worked on is his ability to face up and shoot. Really starting to evolve into a guy that can space the floor, that space 4. And when he's hitting that jumper at a high percentage, I think his value to the team goes up exponentially.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Lillard. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Scola, a screen on Lillard. Joseph dishes to Biyombo. And good on the basket. Book it.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Lillard attacking. Slams it down right on top of Bismack Biyombo.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Lillard outside. Pass to Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. And so we wrap up the first half. Trailblazers out in front.
Well, Coach Casey, obviously.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Half. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never trailed by. So that does it for us. Hope you enjoyed our halftime show. Now,
the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Kyle Lowry had a good quarter. He has 11 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really space the floor.
Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Screen by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. He feeds it to Valanciunas. From the left block, he sends it through. Valanciunas has got the first basket of the second half here for the Raptors. Trailblazers leading by 5. Passes to Harkless. Back to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the 3 off target. Here's McCollum. Here's Lillard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. DeRozan a screen on Lillard. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick. But it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
That's good.
C.J. McCollum.
Raptors trail by 11. Puts up a 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
And Lillard kicks to Harkless. Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Vonleh's check in for the Trailblazers. Crabbe comes in for Maurice Harkless.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Took him no time at all on that one. 17 points for Kyle Lowry.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Vonleh setting the pick for McCollum. There's the pass to Lillard. Plumlee with a screen on Lowry. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And that's 18 points for Damian Lillard.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. And a switch here also for Portland. Davis is checked in. Here's DeRozan. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Vonleh. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And for Lillard, that motivation. Remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving. And Lillard calls it wood on the fire. Those things keep him focused and also hungry.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. But they recover it. Ball stolen. Here's Crabbe. Carroll covering. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Leonard comes in for Vonleh. And it's Henderson for Damian Lillard. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. Henderson against Patterson. And the jam by Gerald Henderson.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Now here's McCollum, guarded by Valanciunas. 40 seconds left in the third. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 8. Screen by Valanciunas. It's DeRozan with the drive. From deep. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to McCollum. Davis setting the pick for McCollum. No good. Nice D from Valanciunas. Outside DeRozan. That will count. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Kevin,
and a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Trailblazers lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Raptors trail by 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Harkless is out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. Lowry against Lillard. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That is his first foul of the game.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Powell, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. And it's DeRozan in for Kyle Lowry. And Portland with a change here, too. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Leonard. Now, here's Aminu. D right on him. And stolen by Scola.
You know, offensively, they're looking much sharper here in the second half. The turnovers and miscues are down, and I think they're getting quality shots as well.
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these 2 teams are really equal.
Outside DeRozan. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Yeah, converting at a really high level. The field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Damian Lillard.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Tries from 16. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 22 points.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
No good. Good work defensively by Lillard. Plumlee with the screen. The dish now to Aminu. Plumlee trying to break loose. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Luis Scola.
All right. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. That's good. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Outside Lowry. Lock at 6. Three-pointer. And the shot is good. Lowry's got 12 points in just the second half.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Some changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Biyombo, and Damari Carroll subbed in for Powell. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Patterson, the screen. Now Lowry. Fires it up. Again, Toronto.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Lillard attacking. Kept alive. Here's Plumlee. Missed inside. Raptors with the lead. Here's DeRozan. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
And here's Lowry. He dishes it to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. The Raptors need to get a shot. A good look from DeRozan. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
.137 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by McCollum.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Stolen by McCollum. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
DeRozan with it. 5 on the clock. The outside leaner buries it.
And here's the fourth. He's carrying this team right now. 5 of 7 from the field.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Lillard attacking. Shot is off, and Toronto will come the other way, and they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lowry passes to Patterson. 5 on the clock. Takes a three. Plumlee with the rebound.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. Spacing.
They're trailing by 3.
Spacing.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul them right away.
Aminu dishes to McCollum. Portland no good that time either. Stolen by McCollum. Misses the shot. And so the big win.
Kyle, congratulations.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's DeMar DeRozan. He put up a new season high tonight. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth.